I'm going to call this the finale of Too Easy, because that's what it was. Everything was just too easy. Let's talk about it. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is the season finale for Empire. Now, listen, like I said, this was a finale of everything was just too easy. We just got rid of everything too easy, and that's becoming a pattern with Empire, and I don't like it. My review is actually late this week because of the fact that I was pretty disgusted with the finale. I really was. We had a two-part finale, which actually the cliffhangers from last week should have been the cliffhanger complete. This whole episode here was junk. We could have used this whole episode for a filler next season. Ridiculous. We got rid of Juliana too quick and too easy. We got rid of just too many things. Too many things just tied up too quick. All in that one out. Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about it. When we come in, Granny's ass is locked up again. You know Lucius will lock her ass up in a hot motherfucking New York minute. He locked her ass up. So you take your crazy ass, you stay up in there. And she's locked up. Child, she in there using the bathroom. She got two security guards. They got Tariq's ass on ice in the tub. I said, Lord have mercy. She said, well, how long I got to stay? I said, until you get yourself together. Crazy as hell. Lucius is crazy, and so is his fucking mammy, okay? Next, we got Cookie and Jamal. Jamal's telling her, you know, come to the show. And she's like, I can't come to the show, Jamal. That fucking bitch Juliana has me blocked out. And as soon as I walk in the door, they're going to, you know, realize who I am, and then they're going to throw me out. And I'm not even trying to do all that. He's like, I will take care of it. Just come to the show in Vegas and bring Hakeem, because Hakeem needs to be around us too. We see Hakeem. Hakeem is wilding out. You hear me? But, you know, he always does. He is just way too emotional. And you know what? It'll be a good curve for this because he's kind of irritating. He could really go down the same road that Andre goes down because he's a little all over the place too. It would be very easy to write him in as a nut job. But anyway, he's all over the place. You know, he's all grief-stricken about Bella and all of that. But he's just being Hakeem, you know. Little boy with the big shoes. Then we get Granny calling Anika, trying to lure her to the house. I said, Anika, bitch. I'm telling you, don't you go take your ass over there. That bitch is cutting and carrying on. Do not go over there with cut 'em up kind, honey, because she's on a roll. But she's telling her, come on over here, honey. You got some mail here. So eventually she actually does get Anika to come over to the house. Anika goes over to the house, gets the mail. She says, oh, look at that big one. That might be your divorce papers. Here, why don't you use this letter opener? So if it's a check in there, you won't slice the check, girl. So she gives her the letter opener, gets Anika's fingerprints on the letter opener, takes the letter opener back, puts it in a bag, turns it into the police. And I'm like, really? Really? So this is how we're going to get rid of Anika? Too easy. Too easy. Lazy and too easy. But okay, whatever. Moving on. So we got Lucius and Juliana, and they're talking to Charlotte Frost. Charlotte Frost is a racist bitch. She really is. I mean, it's just, and it's not even really all that underlined with her. Bitch is too bold. Her mouth is reckless. She got talking about Biggie and Tupac and some other shit, and she's, you know, she's one of them, you people. Yeah, she's one of them type of bitches, and she real too comfortable with herself, especially when you like jumping up and down on and burying Andre's dick in your throat. I asked the girl, you're really trying it, Mrs. Frostening. But anyway, but she let him know if there's any problems on this strip, Empire will never be able to step foot on the strip again. Because when Biggie and Tupac had their whole thing, her father was in control of the same job that she's in control of. Whatever, bitch. Moving on. We got Andre and Shine. They get to talking. And here we found out, they got it all set up to set up the little brawl and all of that. But they done went a whole step too far. They done went and found a motherfucking Unabomber who's going to set off a damn bomb. I said, see, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. They was talking about kidnapping and killing Lucia. I said, this is too much. Too much, but okay. It's overkill. And of course, Cookie doesn't know about all that. She don't know about the bomb. She doesn't know about kidnapping and killing Lucius. All she knows about is just the brawl. So Lucius gets Cookie. Him and Cookie have a run-in. They get in Vegas. Cookie happens to be backstage because they told her, you can come on to Vegas, but you're not going to be allowed backstage. Let me wait. I'm moving too fast. Let me go back. They have that conversation that you can be able to come to Vegas. It's all straightened out, but you won't be able to come backstage. Bam, no problem. So how the fuck you mean I can't come backstage? My kid is backstage. Are you kidding? Like, you can't? Nope. She's like, oh, it's that bitch Juliana again. Okay, bitch. So Cookie's I'm like watching Cookie build. I'm like, Cookie, girl, Cookie, Cookie gonna get Juliana, honey. Just keep it up. So they had all that going on. Okay, this is the part I was getting ready to skip. Terrell Carter. Terrell Carter was introduced into this episode. Let me go ahead and put y'all down with the get down. So Terrell Carter is this really, really cute actor, singer who has been seen a whole lot with Tyler Perry. But anyway, in the situation, Jamal was having an LGBTQ party over at Leviticus, and Terrell was one of the singers. So he actually, he was really playing it up to Jamal and saying, oh yeah, if I knew Jamal Lyon was going to be here, I would have sang a different song. But he was singing this song, I think it was I Was Made to Love You, sang his ass off. And this is the thing about Terrell. I laughed, me personally, as soon as I seen Terrell, like, why would they bring Terrell on this show and have him sing to Jamal when Terrell will sing Jamal the fuck under the... When I tell you that Terrell Carter can sing his motherfucking face off, sings his face off. I actually met Terrell quite a few years ago. Tyler Perry had a show that came through here, through Pittsburgh, and I seen the show. Terrell was awesome in the show. This is when, I was like, oh, okay, this is little boy. Sing his ass off. Then I was actually hanging out later on after that and ended up meeting him at the bar. Trust me, when I tell you what y'all saw on TV, nothing. Baby, he is taller and even better looking in person. And his ass, when I say sings down. So for me, it was like a big joke. I was like, oh, I love Jussie Smollett. But baby, when it comes to singing, there's no comparison. I was like, they didn't do any favors for Jamal's character by bringing him in. But anyway, so here we found out that whole thing is a setup. Anyway, Terrell's character is a Dubois. He's one of the Dubois twins. There was that little girl that was there with the little smug look on her face when Cookie walked out. Her and Terrell are twins, and they're Dubois. You know what? That motherfucking Felicia Rashad, she is doing the most. That bitch don't give a fuck. When that bitch say, I'm going to get back at you, I'm going to get back at you. Even if I got to pimp out my motherfucking grandkids. Because they're her grandchildren. Is what I'm gathering. Where they fit in. She pimping them out. Fuck. You like dick? Good. Going over there, fuck him. And we're going to find somebody for you to fuck too. Probably Hakeem. I said, Lord have mercy. Sicked them right on them, honey. I said, you know things is bad when your grandmother start tricking you out, honey. Lord have mercy. Okay, so speaking of the Dubois, Anika is actually working with the motherfucking Dubois. This is what we actually end up seeing. We see her show up at the Dubois house. She's over there holding Bella and everything. And Hakeem has said earlier in the episode, you know, Anika sure seems like she don't even care no more. Like she ain't even upset no more. Because the bitch knew exactly where Bella was. She had been contacted. And she working in conjunction with them. I said, Anika, girl, you ain't never going to get enough. You're not going to get enough until somebody chops your fucking head off. Bitch. But anyway, here they get this bang, bang, bang at the door. It's Hakeem. He done followed Anika and said, they told me my grandmother was crazy enough to listen to her. My grandmother was right about you, bitch. I followed you here, this, that, and the other. What the fuck's going on? And that's what, you know, they let him know. We got Bella. Bella's fine, this, that, and the other. They let, you know, he told, I'll do anything. You know, I just want to see my Bella again. They let him see her and then basically blackmailed him. We don't know exactly what he done agreed to. But again, Judas, okay? So he done agreed to some shit. And I'm like, again, pimping out your grandkids, stealing motherfucking foster children, blackmail of other folks. Girl, you are, child, we thought Lucius was something, honey. Lucius is the devil, but goddamn it, Felicia Rashad is the she-devil, honey. I said, woo. And Juliana ain't nothing but, we thought Juliana was bad. Juliana ain't nothing but a motherfucking, something to, you know, they just threw in to occupy Lucius for a little bit. Honey, the real issue is Felicia Rashad, honey. Gotta love her. Anyway, so, we get in there. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go back to where I was moving too fast. So we got Cookie that went backstage anyway, because that's just Cookie. Cookie and Juliana run into each other. Lucius is standing out there. Juliana's like, the fuck is she doing back here? I told y'all she's not to be back here. Get her the fuck out of here. Just escort her the fuck on out, because you can't follow the rules. Just get her the fuck on out. I said, oh, bitch. Cookie was like, trick. So Cookie, they get them a little couple words, whatever. So then Lucius steps in and he's like, yes, this is ridiculous. I'm going to have you escorted out. Cookie's like, what the fuck is you doing? Girl, cold cocked Lucius's ass. She smacked him up and I said, get him, Cookie! Get him, bitch! She popped Lucius. Said, the fuck you talking about? This, that, and and he's like, just hold on. Hold on. He's like, you're right. I'm going to escort someone out. Please remove Juliana from the building. I said, what? Child, flipped the shit on her. She said, what are you talking about, Lucius? He said, I built this empire for me and the woman I love. And she's the woman I love. She's the woman I'm going to always love. I said, Lucius, yes, indeed. So he done flipped the shit on motherfucking Juliana. And she's like, what? And she said, you told me you loved me. He said, I did love you at one time. And then you stole $10 million from me. Bitch, fuck you. Goodbye. Get her out of here. The bitch, so she said, I guess I ain't got to tell you to watch your fucking back. I said, So that was it. I got kind of mad because that was too easy. See, they got rid of Juliana too easy the same way they got rid of Naomi Campbell. Fuck that. That doesn't work for me. The little flip in the game was cute, but it was too easy. You were supposed to have to chop her head off or something. Because that bitch she would definitely come back at you, you know. But I guess that's it. You know, we knew the background stuff about Nia Long and Taraji not really getting along and all that. So that's going to just be the end of it. That was lazy and trite. They needed to kill her. She needed to die. We needed to see a body. Her head and body should have been separated from each other. Because that's the only way that bitch would come back. She would be, the way her character was written, Juliana would be very much of nothing but death would keep me from it, honey. She would be very much that way. Anyway. All right, so moving on. So when then they take her out and the concert actually starts, and that's when Cookie gets to see that everything has actually been a plan. Jamal switching over and going with Lucius. All of that was part of a plan for Lucius to get Cookie back. And what they were actually debuting in Vegas is when Cookie met Lucius. This is Jamal's debut. This is everything is perfect as it goes in lion territory, okay? So everything's fabulous. Cookie was like all into it at one point, and then she's like, whoa, wait a minute. So she has to call Shine. Still Shine. Call your boys off. Call them off. He's like, what? She's like, God damn it, I said call them off. So she calls him off. And by the way, Cookie had on this badass motherfucking beaded black jumpsuit. Oh, bitch. Anyway. So they call him off. Hakeem shows up. Hakeem tells him, and the funny part was Lucius has actually said, we're going to have to really get ourselves together with Hakeem because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find this baby. You know what I mean? And Hakeem shows up and tells him, he shows him pictures of him and Bella. And he says, oh, she's over at Anika's house, lying. And I'm trying to think who, it was Lucius. Lucius actually asked him, where's this picture taken? And he said, over at Anika's house. I said, okay. Now, y'all got to remember, Lucius has been to Anika's parents' house. And Lucius has also been to the motherfucking Dubois' house. Because remember, when Lucius was working with Felicia Rashad, he's been to her house. Okay? So, I said, Lucius know what the fuck is up, but this ain't the time. This ain't the time. He gonna go in there and tear that motherfucker up, and I'm here for it. So I was like, come on, Lucius. So that was that. I was excited about that. So I was like, all right. He knew Hakeem was lying because he just ain't shit. Okay, so Granny sends the police to Anika's hotel because she called her, girl, you got some more mail here, bitch. And sent the cops right for her. So here they come the cops. They got the murder weapon with her fingerprints on it, and they got blood back on it. I said, this is some bullshit. That was some bullshit. That was too easy to try to get rid of Anika. Too easy. And Granny leading the brigade. Really, Granny? Get on out of here. So then we got, after that, Shine and Andre. Oh, this is the other thing. Before we get to Shine and Andre. So, like I said, everything was perfect in lion territory. Cookie and Lucius then basically patched in. They're going to work together. They're going to be back together. They then fell back for each other. That was too easy, too. So now they're like, we're just going to spend some time together. Fuck that. We're going to go ahead and turn this goddamn company over to the boys, and we're going to go live the rest of our lives. I said, I don't know who the fuck y'all trying to pull the rug under, but okay. So they tell Andre, Lucius gives him the keys. He said, what is this? He's like, this is the keys to my office. It's all yours. Take over. Have your brothers on your side, and y'all run the company. We're done with all this back and forth and all this. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is the way it's supposed to be. Here you go. Here's the keys. It's yours. And Andre's like, but you said that I was, he's going through his bullshit. He said, you was crazy, motherfucker. He said, you were crazy. And I seen them same qualities in my mother. He said, but your ass is smart. He said, as long as you're medicated and you got backup, you can run the shit out of this company and take it to where it's supposed to go. I know what I'm doing. I've always known what I'm doing. That you done what I needed you to do. Y'all go on and take it over. So it's like, okay. So the next thing we see Andre's ass hightailing out, tell Shine, call everything off. Where's the little bomber dude? He already gone. Shine and the detonator's set into a phone. Shine got the phone. Andre tries getting the detonator off of Shine. Shine's like, fuck that. Y'all ain't keeping y'all promises. I'm killing that motherfucking Lucius. I'm done with this shit. So, at this point, Andre ain't say nothing, but he knew you only got a few minutes because he wherever Lucius is, Cookie's winning. So, they get ready to both be boom. Tick, tick, motherfucking boom. So, that motherfucker hightailing through the hotel. Lucius and Cookie are on their way to the car. As they're getting to the car, Lucius opens the door. He turns around. Andre's like, no, don't get in the car. Get away from the goddamn car. Lucius immediately takes and pushes the shit out of Cookie. Pushes her, and she like falls forward like, the fuck? Pushes her, and the car blows up. The impact from the car blowing up propels Lucius. Now, this is the part where you done made me mad now. That propels Lucius. He doesn't get burned or anything like that. So, we got saved, right? Now, for me, the cliffhang would have been have us film on the other side of the car and see Andre running this way saying, get away from the car, and just show the car blow up, and we don't know whether Lucius and Cookie got in the car, got fucked up or not. That's the cliffhanger. Who the fuck wrote this shit? I don't know. But I really would like to line them up and smack the shit out of all of them all the way down the line until I get the lead. So you know better than this shit. Anyway, so he pushes Cookie. Cookie fine. The blast pushes him. Basically, he ain't even fall as far forward as Cookie. But the impact and him hitting the ground has put Lucius into a coma. We go 3 months later, say 3 months later, Lucius is in a coma. Now enters Demi Moore. Demi Moore is this doctor. She's a specialist. And she comes in and she's very sensual is what I'll use. Lucius, she's putting his hand on her face, and that's what they're saying. He don't hear you, you know. I keep saying, motherfucker don't hear nothing, you know. And they're like, no, Lucius, you know. She said, don't be so sure. He can hear you. He can feel you. This, that, and she's over there rubbing on him and this, that, and the other. And Cookie's kind of looking at her like, bitch. I'm like, yeah, you better stop her, Annie. So, they're going through this, and here he has amnesia. Well, we found out he has amnesia. He ends up coming to in that midst of that. And he literally has amnesia, and he doesn't know any of his family members. So naturally, you know, when they come back, he's only going to know the soothing sounds of Demi Moore's voice, which is going to put Cookie back on the outs, along with all the kids. And the paperwork was never actually found for Andre to really take over the business. Bullshit! This was bullshit. And I got really, really pissed off. And I'm like, now see, I've been arguing with people for seasons about Empire that's going to get better and don't leave them alone. I'm done arguing shit. Y'all be fucking up some lazy bullshit. Anyway, and doing that. I ain't going nowhere. I'll see y'all next season. But this was bullshit. In the comments, tell me what y'all think. Later, y'all.